Hey everyone, and welcome to Think Parrot. Today we're going to learn about 20 laws of psychological power to better understand the psychology behind successful and powerful people. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Number 1. Never surpass your boss. If you want to get more power, good effort goes unappreciated. It takes more than just a strong work ethic and long hours to get the attention of your superior. No matter how talented you are, your work will be ignored and pushed to the side if you inspire fear and insecurity in your master. So, use any chance you can to mentor and establish yourself. You will rise to the pinnacles of power if you can make your bosses look smarter than they actually are. Number 2. Hide your intentions. Consider going to the shop to get a new phone. You'll be shown a model by a phone retailer. The vendor will know your intentions if you express to him how much you are interested in acquiring this phone. So he would increase the cost. Covering up your intentions is crucial because of this. For example, you adore the phone, but this time you don't need to be as concerned because you have the ability to persuade the merchant to let you acquire it from him. Sellers will frequently reduce the price to entice you. You want more psychological influence. Your intentions in each transaction determine the outcome. Give someone just enough information to pique their curiosity. You would like to be in charge, so you provide just enough information to stimulate someone's curiosity while keeping your real motivations a secret. Number 3. Accept the assistance of others, but never forget to take the credit. Make advantage of other people's expertise, experience, and hard work to advance your own cause. Such help will not only save you precious time and effort, but it will also give you a godlike aura of quickness and efficiency. Your supporters will eventually be forgotten, while people will remember you. Never take on tasks that others can complete for you. Number 4. Learn to maintain people's dependence on you. You must always be wanted and required in order to keep your freedom. The more people depend on you, the more freedom you have. You won't have anything to worry about if you can make others rely on you for their pleasure and success. Never give them enough knowledge to make them independent of you. Number 5. Make the success you achieve seem effortless. Your behaviors must come out as effortless and natural. All the effort, practice, and cunning techniques that go into them must be kept a secret. Act naturally and as though you are capable of much more when you speak or act. Don't give in to the need to brag about how hard you work. It just causes more inquiries. Don't share your tricks with others, or they'll be used against you. Number 6. Say less than necessary. One of the most important rules of psychological power states that the more you say, the less useful your voice is. By speaking only when it is essential, you will increase the impact of your remarks. People will begin to pay attention to you and take you seriously, and you will gain their greater respect. By speaking less, you also save yourself from making careless mistakes. Many people speak loudly, but when they find themselves in a difficult situation, they blurt out information or make empty promises. Therefore, if you pay attention to what you say, you can avoid making these foolish mistakes and make sure that every sentence you use has a specific purpose, which gives you psychological strength. Number 7. Never win an argument. Always win through your actions. You might make a strong case that you can bring a moral victory home for a very long time. But winning an argument does very little to increase psychological influence. If someone wants to debate, do not spend your time doing so. You are aware that everyone has their own ego, but that your actions speak louder than words and influence more people than a persuasive speech. Number 8. People are egocentric. Do not count on others to be kind if you need assistance. When people receive something, they are more willing to assist. Please don't waste your time on them. Instead, assist them to solve their problem, explain how they will be rewarded, and let them know how they will profit in the future. They will assist you more fully the more they are assisted. Number 9. Use absence to establish respect and honor the price drops when there is an excessive amount of circulation because you become more widely known. If you are already well established in a group, temporarily leaving it will increase interest in and admiration for you. You have to know when to go. Create value by limiting supply. Number 10. Manage your options. Encourage others to use the cards you provide in games. The finest lies are those that give the other person the impression of having a choice. Your victims believe they are in charge, but are really just your puppets. Give individuals choices that will benefit them regardless of what they decide. Make them choose between two options that are both good for you and choose the option that is less bad. This puts them in a difficult situation because they are ambushed everywhere they go. Number 11. Develop your confidence. Failures and disappointments will block your path, and many will advise you to quit since your luck will run out. Your own mind will get in the way, yet giving up makes individuals less psychologically strong. Therefore, if you wanted to develop confidence, let your minor life accomplishments boost your self-esteem. Each victory will give you the strength to face your next challenge head-on. Not only how you interact with people, but also how you act and what drives you. Number 12. Never try to be too perfect. Being perceived as superior to others is never safe, but seeming to be without flaws or vulnerabilities is the riskiest of all. Silent enemies are formed through envy. In order to avoid envious looks and come off as more accessible and human, it is wise to periodically admit to flaws and demonstrate minor vices. Only gods and the dead have the freedom to appear perfect. Number 13. Plan everything out to the end. The conclusion is crucial. Plan thoroughly, keeping in mind all the outcomes, challenges, and unexpected turns of fate that can undo your efforts and bring honor to others. By making a final strategy, you may avoid being caught off guard by events and know when to stop. By planning far in advance, you may gently steer your fortune and aid in predicting the future. Number 14. Concentrate your resources. Keep your powers and energy concentrated where they are most powerful to conserve them. Intensity always wins over extensiveness, so it is better to identify a rich mine and mine it deeply than to dart from one shallow mine to another. The adage "jack of all crafts, master of none" comes to mind in this situation. Prioritize and focus your efforts on the tasks and ways of thinking that will provide the best outcomes if you wanted to advance in anything. Number 15. Downplay yourself. Everyone wants to feel intelligent. That implies that sometimes you have to act foolishly. However, you are already aware of your intelligence, so you are free to play the fool. You can't back it up with anything. Simply said, most individuals are more concerned with their own brain capacity than with their intelligence. Therefore, by using their hands to play, they will feel smart and confident in their own ideas. You can only make enemies by demonstrating your intelligence. Number 16. Hire your enemies. Friends might get in the way of your achievement. We ignore our friends, pick up on their errors, and place greater trust in their outcomes. People you trust are the ones who will acquire the allegiance of others who do not share your sympathies. However, choosing a person you don't trust gives you a haircut objective that is quite apparent. Because they have something to prove, your opponents will be more devoted to you. Although they play a significant role in your life, friends have a tendency to sap your vitality. Number 17. Do not offend the wrong person. Know who you are dealing with. Choose your opponents wisely. Some individuals will devote the rest of their lives to pursuing retribution after being vanquished. Therefore, it is advantageous to avoid offending the wrong individual. In terms of gaining and retaining power, the ability to accurately measure individuals is of utmost importance. Before working with someone, make sure you fully understand them. However, never trust your looks and never rely on your gut feelings to comprehend a person. To gain a more accurate sense of your target's character, keep an eye on them for a while. Number 18. Assist your superiors. Supporting your superiors is necessary if you want to go higher in the company. You should respect those above you and not attempt to undermine them. You need their assistance since these folks will throw obstacles in your way if you want to achieve anything. Therefore, avoid enraging your superiors. When the next great opportunity arises, assist your boss as their right-hand man, and your bosses will identify and suggest their foes as their allies. Making your supervisors seem wiser than they are and giving them more credit for what you really accomplished are two examples of this. But if you want to achieve something, don't forget to assist your superiors. Number 19. Prevent committing. People will push you to one side and shame you if you don't make needless commitments. You'll be put in a box as a trap. You will lose along with your squad if they lose. Powerful people shy away from committing to being receptive to many viewpoints and angles. They can take advantage of each circumstance by visiting every camp. Because they are only loyal to one person, influential individuals will always be in charge. Number 20. Do not go over the mark you intended to in victory. Learn when to stop. Victory is typically experienced at the greatest risk. Arrogance and overconfidence might cause you to go beyond your intended purpose in the euphoria of success, and if you do, you will end up creating more enemies than you have won. Avoid getting carried away by your achievements. Strategy and planning are crucial and cannot be replaced. Once you've attained your objective, quit. Working professionals in business sectors, legal companies, and other professional platforms have the advantage of possessing psychological strength, which is a fantastic weapon. This video's laws of psychological power were influenced by Robert Greene's book, Power: 48 Laws of Power. Tell us how these psychological tricks have benefited you. Do you know any further psychological powers? Please share your thoughts in the comments section.